Whoa, 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 whoa. I wasn't aware that the Beatles has produced such a great album. Yes, I'm talking about the year 1969 album Abbey Road. This album is, I mean to say, it was superb. It was superb. Let's cut the intro. Let's get started with the actual review of the album by yours truly, Big Belia. First and foremost, this is something that actually got me by my balls. This is something I have never seen in any album, in any band, in any genre, never ever I have seen something like this. It is the harmonic synchronization of vocal and the band's aka production. Well, I'm going to talk about it with the examples, that is the song. The first song, Come Together. As soon as the song starts, do you shoot me? The way the band is going and the way the vocal is going. The how to and fro should go. And this is something I have never seen in any music ever. And also that song had some political views that was against the Cold War. This is something every music or album should do, man. Give a political views. Say no to war and all the shenanigans. Well, if you're not convinced with Come Together, this song might do the job. I Want You. And as I told you, this song also follows the same thing. The harmonic synchronization of vocals with bass. It is completely awesome. And surprisingly, this song is some kind of a love song to one of the Beatles members' girl. Uno. Is this how I should pronounce her name? Uno, Yonko, Uno. The vocal had some warning, breaking vocal, you're crying or something, and you can literally hear it through the song. And the last one is the Beethoven inspired song. The song name is Because. This song is a complete song that you should need for meditation or something, because that song actually got me relaxed and chilling. My stress level was going down. My happiness meter was going up. I was feeling like I'm levitating in the air. This song was so good. So let me be very real with y'all. I fancy George Harrison. No homo. Let me tell you why with example. So the second song in this album, Something in the Way She Moves, which is a clear inspiration from Frank. Well, it is not about just an inspiration. Well, Frank was a romantic lover. But George, he is a realistic guy. If you deeply analyze the song, if you go into the song, if you dig in the song actually debates a topic which goes like, if a girl marries that guy, will the guy's love for that girl will grow in future? Well, that is something poetic, unreal, and very cinematic. Realistically speaking, you can't be sure if you're going to love that girl forever. And also, if you're a real man, you should not fake promise a girl. So as for my man George, he is a realistic guy. He does not believe in real life. He believes in real life. So he argues that, girl, if you want to know if my love will grow for you in the future exponentially, why don't you just be with me right now, marry me, stay with me, support me, love me, and in the late future you will find out. Well, that is a realistic approach. And if that girl really bought whatever he said, because whatever he said is realistically right, then she might be with him and they might start a family, and with the support, love, his love for real will grow for her. So this is the analytical way. By a song, I explained to you why George Harrison is the greatest member of the Beatles. Hands down. Well, that was only about pen. Let's talk about vocals. George's vocals are soothing. They are relaxing. When I listen to him, I get relaxed. My heartbeat turns slow. As a matter of fact, my heart turns cold. I feel like I'm a dead body floating in the river. His vocals make me feel so light. In the head, in the body, in the mind, in the spirit. Well, spirit and Hinduism I'm going to talk about in a bit. So as I have established why George is the greatest member in the Beatles, let's move on to You Never Give Me Your Money. I bet you for 50 years nobody has cracked this song like I did. So this song has an audio imbalance, and it was very intentional. The sound of the production, the sound of the band, the sound of the instruments are heavier on the left ear, while Paul's vocal or voice is heavier on the right ear. Do you know why it is so? Because the left part of the ear is connected to the right part of the brain, And the right part of the brain is responsible for understanding the melodies, the musical skills, the spatial skills, and vocal being heavier on the right part of the ear, which is connected to the left part of the brain. And this part of the brain is responsible for comprehension. So Beatles are talking about the odds they are facing, the financial crisis they are facing, because the Apple Corporation is miser to pay the Beatles the money they deserve. Yeah, fuck Apple Corporation. I believe you did not get the biology, but you did get the song. Speaking of crisis, this song, Octopus's Garden, it is actually a dreamy, it is sort of a retirement plan song, and I would love to be such a person. Like, if you just want to be an octopus garden, beneath the waves, where everybody is having wars, shenanigans, the market is crashing, and all those tsunami waves are coming in the world, and you are just beneath everything at the seabed, and everything is still calm for you. So how would that be as a retirement plan? The song Sun King is actually inspired by a Hindu god. I'm not going to get into god thing, but I'm going to explain you one small ritual. So at the sunrise, we Hindus pour water on the sun, and we literally look in the sun. So what happens is sunlight divides into 7 colors, and these 7 colors hit us on a 7 senses. That's literature, that's Hindu literature, and that's why this song was inspired by Hindu literature. Well, that's all what I like. Let's talk about the critics. Yes, I do have critics. Maxwell's Silver Hammer. This song is a 10 on 10 for me. I like that song, but the song's flow is very cherry, jolly and poppy, and the song is about a serial killer. Well, this is something quite opposite of the feeling. Well, this is a song about something really heinous happened. The song's name is Dance with the Devil, and I really hope if you listen to this song, you should pray immediately. Anyway, whatever I've said, that the song's theme, the song's band, or the production of the song should have been little, dark. Not this much jolly, poppy, bright. No, I don't like that. Okay, this song could be the worst song from this album. Oh Darling. So the basic theme of the song is the girl is going to leave that guy, and he is trying his best to just not let her go. And he was not sounding like that. He was more energetic, less mournful. He was not whipping, he's not crying. He was like, if you want to leave me, fine. This is what I felt when I was listening to the song. Well, this is for Gen Z, the polythene cam song. Well, that song was kind of body objectifying, but is not really a thing in this modern world, though I found it funny. The 12th song, 13th song, and the 2 songs before that, these songs are in a continuous flow, meaning the music, the production in the background sounds the same even if the song is ended and it is progressed to the next song. So the song name is She Came to the Bathroom. It is continuous, although sometimes I thought it's polythene Pam who just came to the window, but it is not, just some other woman. So why it is in such a continuous thing? Don't know, let me know in the comment section. This is what I rate this whole album, and I really enjoyed this whole album. Down in the comment section, let me know if there is any album you fancy and you would want me to review. Until then, have a good time. Peace.